Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
What's up, guys? What's up, J Smooth, Jake? What's up, John Wick? Josh, what's up, bro? You ain't got it yet, J Smooth. Can y'all hear me?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
What's up, KG? Yo, my mic low? Okay.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. And he hits Chad Johnson on the crossing route. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
They really got me on that play, man. How the mic sound there, y'all?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Oh, yeah? What about now?
2nd down following the incompletion. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, wow.
Drops it off for Coleman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, I see why. Okay.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
How did that happen?
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Come on, give me that.
Yeah,
it'd be difficult, KG.
And this time the yards
and I'm still learning. I spent like 4 hours last night trying to find a way to edit my videos so I can start putting videos out there. I can't even get that right.
Defensive guys up front. You take care of the offensive line.
Let's go.
Keep us uncovered. Let us run to the ball. We'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Pressure on him.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Come on, D. Let's go.
Shotgun. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive.
I seriously thought it was going to be simple to edit videos, but it's hard. Oh, good.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun.
Come on, Winston. Why are you throwing it so...
He rifles one that's
Jameis
intercepted.
Trash, bro.
Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart.
Why is Jameis so trash? What's up, Dave?
Now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Jameis Winston is so
And that's a great
trash,
example of
bro.
ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games,
yeah,
and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Coleman now. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Team, this
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And from the 9-yard line now, it's first and goal. Coleman, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Tevin Coleman, a 9-yard touchdown run. And his guys
I haven't even seen a Mike Vick call yet, honestly. But the throw accuracy is so messed up, bro.
But the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness.
I got to upgrade quarterbacks, man. I get some points.
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart,
I'm telling you, Jameis is so trash. That was a simple C route. Simple C route that he couldn't do.
To the 33-yard line.
Simple. I mean, it don't get much more simple than that. Route was wide open.
The interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go.
No, you see how wide that was open, Jason. That route was wide open.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Let's go, Hurts. Don't you let him catch you, Hurts. Come on here. Get in there. Let's go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zach Ertz, 67 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Sheesh. And I need a kicker, too.
It's good, and
kickers don't kick far. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. They ain't got no leg. I kick farther than the kickers.
So a tie ball game as the kicks away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
This man actually running backwards. He's seriously running backwards.
Muhammad Wilkerson able to get in and run him down for what will be a loss of 15 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And down he'll go at the 25. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He hits Beasley right side. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
It was Patrick Chung. I would probably have to say, oh man, that's a tough question.
Earlier in this
I never thought about it.
Going for it on fourth.
I like J.J. Watt. I like J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt need a job, man.
They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it.
Easy. Let's go.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, I should have picked that one, Josh.
And the Cowboys
I lurked and waited on it.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
I love how these guys fall when they run into the lineman.
Yeah, we'll see if they can.
You can't just run into the lineman no more.
Back now with Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's Austin football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out.
We get hype and then they break our heart. Yeah. That has been happening lately. But I love how they can't just run into the lineman anymore. You gotta actually have pace when you come to the line.
Shift together here from the D-line.
It made it a lot more realistic. Oh, where you supposed to be at? Yeah, all right. Thank you.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure.
Oh my goodness, he was supposed to be sacked.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
There you go. Let's go.
Here's Coleman. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
It should be different. How should it be different, Jason? I know it's going to be something crazy you're about to say.
Full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Muhammad Wilkerson elevated a tempo program that was looking for players like him, and he's carried that on into the NFL. What a terrific play there.
Yeah, a nice tackle for loss for the former Temple Owl, as you said, and the 30th pick in the 2011 draft. Steps away. It's caught inside the 25.
What's up?
And he goes down, but not before getting
where did I get my man?
inside the 25. Give him
I went to
30
GameStop
yards
and got
there.
You said the Pats. I mean, it's hard to argue with the Patriots going to the Super Bowl. I mean, it's just what they do. Wow.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, a 24-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing
animation for the block at the time, too.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Oh, snap.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
For the Cowboys, you love some days.
One of the beauties of a 3-4 defense is that you have flexibility with your linebackers, and you can put them in different spots. But one of the downsides is an offensive team is committed to running the football. You can get your big offensive linemen up on linebackers quicker, and that usually gives you an advantage in running it. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A gain of 32 that time. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Run that right on there.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Oh, they need you to press the hot broken. You kid Dallas. Yo, fool. Okay.
First down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
And my squad.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure.
All right, Josh, appreciate you dropping through, bro.
It's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays to target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half.
I know you're
and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
That's
He's to the 10, and he is into the end zone for a count.
Easy. Let's go. Wow, he conceded the game already, bro. I'll take it, though. I take it. Slide this camera over. They've been robbing me so far, man. Kicking me out of games. I'm losing games I don't have no business losing. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. See what we got next.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth.
Be straight.
We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Tyler Franco, what's up, bro?
Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Throwing on 1st down. Wade. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. Give him a 1st down. 15 yards that time for the Raiders. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling at the moment.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about. These say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad, eh.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Wade in the gun.
Let's go, baby.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 32 yards. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be run over. Hit hard as he'll be marked down at the 17-yard line.
That play almost seemed like a baseball play. See ball, hit ball. But in this case, see guy with ball, tackle guy with ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What's up, Michael?
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. From the gun, Wade.
Let's go.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you not got too many attempts shorter than that one, and I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Anthony, what's good, bro?
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
That was my great touchdown.
To the 30-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I love when a play results in a game that I can actually kind of fall back on one of my favorite adages, and that is anytime there's a run over 10 yards, it means that the offensive line did its job, but you know who else did? The wide receivers. Because the first 7 yards kind of belong to the offensive line and the running back. Anything after that means the wide receivers did a great job of blocking downfield, being willing to mix it up, and give them some more space to gain additional yardage.
2nd down, Winston.
Oh, my. Come on, Winston.
Overshot in
it's
there.
Wide
it's
open,
out of
bro.
bounds, incomplete.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback,
I don't understand.
You got to make that throw, right? That's got to be completed.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
Got it.
He's got his man. It's Williams.
Let's go.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync.
Let's go.
They put it on them just right.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 33 yards. the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This is taken near the 13. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of the team because as they move downfield.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Randy Gregory able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. To throw on second down. Wade. Caught. It's Cruz left side. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On 1st and 10, Wade being chased out left.
Got the ball.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Let's go.
It's picked
Come on,
up
Sean.
by the
It's
Cowboys.
no.
The 40.
I'm about to say there's no way that fat man supposed to catch Sean Lee.
20, 10.
Let's go.
And he will score.
That's what I do, baby.
Touchdown, Cowboys. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they
Yeah,
love
King
that.
Mike. That's all
Any
I
guy
have to
on
play, bro.
defense loves to pick up
MUT.
the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
What's going on with
in
you,
the shower
King Mike?
post game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. On 1st down, Wade dancing to his left. Dodges him at the 50, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gordon. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
While there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, with the identity matching out the window.
Let's go.
Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Randy Gregory in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long.
I messed it up.
Wade. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee.
Trying to get my
And he'll be
justice.
taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I had a really difficult time.
But now you get, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders are back within a score. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13.
Let's go, Dion. Let's go, Dion.
It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Deion Sanders, 87 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And now Oakland ready to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Here's Elliott, and they're able to get this one across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They find some open field here. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing on first down. Wade drops it underneath to Elliott. And he's brought down. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. On first and 10, Wade. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Randy Gregory in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Looking to throw on second down. Wade. And an alley to run. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
To throw on third down. Wade. And that is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Back to throw. Wade. And caught by Cruz. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
What's up, Maurice?
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule.
Cowboys, Maurice.
3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now Winston. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
All right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player.
I'm still getting used to the Xbox now.
Way easier said than done.
Flushed out right, and avoids the contact by sliding.
Monkey, what's up, bro?
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Mine ain't even had to install.
And the defense with the backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. From the red zone now, Winston. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Appreciate that, Maurice.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out come the Raiders. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Wade. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR. Halftime interrupted, and we are ready to get to this third quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
I'm trying to do some rank right now, man. Getting my rank up.
You know the scoreboard is still up there, and the game's going to go on. In fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there.
I got a PS4, Maurice.
Second down following the run. From the gun, Winston. A dump off to Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Jameis now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the
last my name Ultimate Dad too on PS.
And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Oh, good D. Good D.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
That's all
a great read, and it's picked off.
That's
there
all
he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Man, I blew that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Travis, what's up,
bro?
The
Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again.
Whoa. I don't know exactly, bro. I would have to look into it.
They'll try and get the running game going with
Oh my.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one good for 10 yards.
I ain't sure how that
last second and a foot or so.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Ultimate Dad too, Maurice. The same as my YouTube name.
Now Elliott. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Appreciate that, Travis. Welcome to the Ultimate Dad family, bro.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. On 3rd down, Winston. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
That my man don't catch the ball.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
That's all I'm saying. Just catch the ball.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Throwing, Winston. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
They got to make everything so hard, bro. We got this game in hand.
On 1st down, Wade. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength. He showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Throwing on 1st down, Wade.
Let's go. Let's go.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Appreciate you, Maurice. Oh, come on, bro.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Y'all go check out Travis' page, man. He's trying to get to 100 subs.
Now Jameis on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one.
They don't need to rush them right here, guys.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Gets through, and now an opening. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead.
Yeah, it's Madden 18, Maurice.
To do so.
This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
He seriously loves running with his quarterback. He would eat me up with that. If he had something else to go with that, man, he'd be tough.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Appreciate that, Maurice.
On 1st and 10, Wade. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 2nd and 10, Wade to throw it again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
What's up, bro?
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked up,
I look cooked because I like the running game.
Looking to throw. Wade, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
Oh, you got on Christian McCaffrey or Cook.
But if not, maybe you get a pass.
You know what? I thought you were talking about the other.
That's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be
There's no way you got that ball.
He's got the hook up to
you know what?
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
I don't know how he caught the ball, bro.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wade. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did.
Yeah,
obviously, they liked his measurables. Otherwise,
you want a higher ranking MUT card right now. I don't think the highest rated MUT card is
they really said competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him.
Yeah, they
goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Wade. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down. Obviously a tough spot here. They need a lot of luck to win this game, but still a small chance.
They've got to make sure they get the ball to the sidelines, get out of bounds, preserve clock.
Let's go,
back to throw. Wade, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Randy Gregory in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
I'm a great Madden player, Tom. I'm trying to qualify for a Madden tournament this year. One of the big tournaments.
To throw on 2nd down. Wade steps away to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one good for 14 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Let's go.
Cowboys
I like Madden 18, yeah. It's more realistic.
That drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board.
It still got some things, but it's kind of crazy.
And they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores. Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
This is Elliott. And some room to roam now.
Not let him run Ezekiel Elliott down, bro.
And all the way to the opposite 45.
Appreciate the love, Toxic.
And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
For the best Madden 18
what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
All right, guys, this is my last game of the stream.
There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty
I'll be
easy
back
to
later.
come by.
We'll have a long late night stream. We'll try to get to 300 subs.
Both teams.
So y'all appreciate y'all.
And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14 to 11
follow me on
with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
I'll be back later on, guys. I'll let you later.